Galio, and some Gragas games, right?
Yeah.
Those have kind of been the main three for him. And the Galio does offer that extra support to the other lanes that he can then ultimately.
Yeah, well, they know Broxah went topside because he certainly didn't show on this ward down here, so Smoothie knows they got some time on the 3v1. Caps flash hook's going to land, knockup's there, body slam, the chain's in. First blood comes through to Contracts.
Teleport going to come through for Soaz, but shouldn't be much of a counter kill here. Broxah is in the area.
No, Smoothie's a bit low, but his Keystone should be on cooldown for a few more seconds. Here comes the body slam, going to land here. Too much damage for Soaz, it is! And he comes in a TP to kill himself. Jensen gets a kill.
Cloud9 with it.
They had lost out on that play, I believe. You could tell that Broxah was like, I can't do much here. On the bottom side, though.
He's just gone. There's almost no way out for this one. Going to buy a bit of time, and he's going to get a bit of a reckless. Nicely played there. Jesse, you saw him walk forward. Hope for maybe a follow-up on a sneak. Sadly, though, there was no contracts to be had. Is Broxah going to go for this one? Yeah, he's going to go for the knock-up into his face, knock him back, and the hook is there as well, and Jensen just secures the kill for good measure.
Continued. Just nullifies and paralyzes Fnatic here in the mid-game. If they try and pull something off on the bottom side, they do have to worry about teleports.
They got Smoothie on this one. It's a fairly taking blitzstring, but he's kicked into the wall. The damage input's there. Here comes a spray and pray. A lot more coming through. Still trying to kite back, but it's going to be one kill picked up so far for Reckless. Raise TP means
they have teleport and they have a Galio from the top lane. It's really hard to...
Body slam's going to land. Explosive caster follow through. Can they get a chain? They try to get in. Yes, they will. And Caps is summonerless. Shockwave can't even go off in time. And Jensen gets himself his third kill.
I want them to take the Infernal Drake because they have so much pressure around there, but they don't need to rush it here. Caps again.
They've got everything they need. Jensen on a rampage. There's nothing Caps can do. It's impossible.
Jensen's first side lane teleport is on a turret that is like 2 hits from dying, and it just dies. Jensen.
Yeah, but Jess is just that question mark is exactly correct there, Andy, because he goes first. Yeah. That's okay. I got you. Me and Vetty is on point right here. Nice kick into the wall. A lot of damage to the Contracts. The Q's going to land. They're going to get a bit more damage out of him, but he's pretty tanky. And here comes the rest of the team. Broxah going to go down to the chains.
Jensen snaps back over to Caps and has to flash.
Tried to make, as now they're going for another plan to Ray.
All right. Ray on this one, hoping to turn it back around. 16.5 minutes into this one. The flash, the exhaust, the flay's going to land, and Ray should be going down to this one. The hook to make sure Reckless getting himself his 4th kill of the game. All of Fnatic's squad is going to be closer to 7 when this turret goes down.
And the thing is, they can just dive mid.
And that. Well, Caps gets damage reduction. Here comes Galio, and the heroic entrance is in, saving Caps' life for now. Top lane turret dies, but so does Contracts. Well played, Soaz finally getting to that one, and an assist for Caps finally.
And finally, Fnatic are getting more back on the map. Time for that, because Reckless is going to make a play happen up top side.
Yeah, and Reckless is bringing a buddy. Soaz is on the way too. So again, Ray finds himself in.
All right, both the solo laner's going to come join this one. Knock up on Ray, buying some time. Just a punch, not going to land yet on Jensen, who has a Banshee's Veil for himself now.
More coming up the river. Cloud9 are trying to buy time here. They're baiting in a little bit.
Smoothie going to get not quite the hook. Reckless summoner heals from move speed. His flash also down right now. Jensen's going to get the root on the top laner, though, with a lot of damage to the Soaz. They're going to try to knock him down. One more shot will do it, and Sneaky going to get his first kill of the game. Reckless caught out. Contracts was in behind. They get that kill picked up. Ray losing his life, but +1 for C9 is worth it. The flash, the chain's going to land. Jess is certainly going to go down. Double kill for Jensen. And during that time, Caps gets a lead from Ray as well. They're starting to burn it down, but here come Fnatic, 5 strong. If they can join in time, Broxah over the wall, and he's in range to go for a thing, but it's going to be the hook in for Smoothie. No flash, no way out. He's going to drop down despite the safeguard over to Soaz. 5v4 continues to help on Baron. It's got to be a Shockwave versus Smite. It should go to Contract. There's always a chance you turn it around, and it actually picked up by Contract. He's going to be fine, and now they're re-engaged. They knock down one, and Jensen is legendary. Health bars just staying alive enough, and Soaz, not long for the world, going to get shut down, turned back into marble.
And Fnatic are falling apart.
Rift Herald. Well, how about a Baron buff in the attempt to go down mid lane right here?
Do we get to see him dance at the Nexus?
I don't think so. I think Fnatic can easily hold for the next minute or so right now. We'll see how much they can take. They're going to find Ray in the bot side. Pops the stone plate. Looks to get away from Soaz, but he's running out of health pretty rapidly. Still burning down. Blue turret's been destroyed. Mid inhibitor turret is gone, but it's a kill on Ray.
But that's 5 members sent down bot. A C9 take away your base. You've just lost the inhibitor. Best case scenario really for Fnatic.
But no, it's going to be a big pick for Reckless, and they're playing well around it. Siege continues now. Chain Lightning's going to pull aggro, so Sneaky has to back off, and he's a little bit injured here. Jensen wants in, going to land a bit more damage, jumps right back out. Soaz is going to flash for the taunt. Here's the Justice Punch, here's the Flay. They're going to go for what they can. The kick is in, and yes, the shutdown comes through. 4v5, there could be a big fight as Ray joins in on the battle, but he's outnumbered, of course, has to run Flay in again, and Jess is going to make sure he's going to drop and lose his life as well. Nice taunt comes in. Broxah going to pick up another kill. Caps flash away from explosive casting behind to a ward in Tribage. This could be a delayed ace for Fnatic.
Cloud9 are actually going to be forced to turn and fight here. Soaz right behind him.
Justice punch in, body tanked in by Contracts. Hooks in, they explode! Caps the start. What a great hook out of Smoothie just now. Can they find a bit more? He's cutting away from the team to buy some time for the rest of his squad. And the minions into the base.
Massive, and Cloud9 have so much vision leading up to the Baron as well. The Baron should bow before them as well. Should be fairly trivial to clean that one up.
There we go, can be picked up without any issues. Of course, you can see all of C9 here for this one, and all of Fnatic stuck in their base.
Yeah.
Are you ready for the hype? Here we go. Baron's getting low. Contracts. Oh, he misses a smite, but it goes to Jensen, or Sneaky anyway.
Honestly,
All right, that was.
he does flash in on Reckless.
And the triple inhib could drop down. Final attack comes through. Sneaky gets the credit onto this one, and here comes what could be the final siege, the final push. Baron buff on all 5, 10,000 gold lead in their pocket. Let's see if they can get that one. Shockwave catches the Caitlyn, though. The knockup's there. A little bit of damage coming out from Reckless, but he can't get more from the spray and pray. Sneaky staying alive. Gets a shutdown there on the Orianna as Caps has got a giant entrance for Soaz, but does it really matter? He's missing 2 of his teammates already. Buys what time he can. Gets a shield from Broxa as well, and Reckless wants the flank to save the game. Kenny picked out Sneaky. He's going to try. He's 2 attacks from it, and instead, it's Reckless, the KDA player. Instead of winning the game, he wants to keep his deaths at 1. An 8 KDA for Reckless, but an L in the column right there as Cloud9 takes their win and shuts down Fnatic.
I thought he was going to go for the hero play. He didn't have spray and pray, unfortunately.
He was dead in 2 autos, though.
He was just going to be like, you know what, I'll just pass on this one.
Honestly, what a huge resurgence here for Cloud9, though. They were a little bit down after their loss earlier, and this is a statement win. Taking down Fnatic, taking down the most hyped team in Europe. With a very good early game, very good game plan, and camping that mid lane.
Yeah, absolutely well played game. I got to give the crowd here in Berlin a shout out because I know Fnatic are probably the most beloved team in Europe, but I heard the Cloud9 chants earlier on today. Thank you guys for, of course, being part of this one and cheering on both these teams equally. Absolutely spreading the love. We know Fnatic are excellent competitors.